Well, hey there, my beautiful fairies. This is Jessie, your Fire Fae with Fire Fae Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell down below for me because only love is real. So we're getting the channel booted back up. Had to take care of some issues due to some hacking things and some viruses being attached to a lot of the videos. So I did the safe option and wiped out all the videos on the previous playlist there, guys. So win some, you lose some. Sometimes you're going to take a loss for the greater good, and that's not a problem. There's going to be other channels too. Go to the Fire Goddess Tarot. All right, that's going to be the other channel coming out. So you might see this video on that channel or this channel. Either which way, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Cross Watcher, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thanks for tuning back in. So please, I love you. Hit me back up again on my emails. We'll see what happens. If not, everything will be in the links in the box down below. Okay, anything if you want for the decks, anything if you're looking for even what's holding on to the phone, and say thank you. God loves Samsung. Look at this. Isn't this a great camera phone? Oh my God, Samsung's the best. Okay, so we're going to get into the reading. We're going to start with our Oracle deck here. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, mid-September. Okay, so let's see what's going on, guys. Thanks so much. Missed you guys. Love you. Subscribers, if you're coming back, thank you so much for sticking through the madness. Okay, hopefully nobody got hit with any viruses. All right, but somebody's healing from some heartache here, Gemini or Cross Watcher. Okay, maybe you, maybe them. You guys let me know in the comments down below. So somebody's healing from some type of heartache. Could be emotional, love, situation, career. You never know. We'll pull it. We'll see what happens. So go ahead. We're setting up the websites again. Remember, GoDaddy, listen, trust them when you need virus and protection stuffies, okay? Like somebody who doesn't know that much, yeah, listen to their little experts. Yep, you're safe. You're protected from against lower energies and guarding you, your home, and your loved ones. Because maybe you're going through some major stuff right now, Gemini or Cross Watcher, okay? So, let's get, where are we pulling me now? Okay, Gilded. Gilded, who's got the Gilded? Sierra Marchetti, isn't he great? So, anything will be, like I said, the decks we use will be listed in the box down below. Got a lot of links, trying to set it back up. Help me get my numbers back up, guys. Okay? So like, share, subscribe, comment. So somebody here, maybe Gemini or Cross Watcher, somebody is feeling a little burnt out. They don't have the high ground in a certain situation, maybe with a fire sign, maybe with a passionate situation. Like I said, it doesn't have to be love. It can be career, because people take their money very fiercely. Does that make sense? Could be dealing with an Aries here, Gemini or Cross Watcher, because there's the Emperor popping out as well. All right. So let's see. Let's get into this. So let's thank you Spirit, thank you God. We appreciate you for this day. We appreciate the grass on the earth and the food we get to eat, the homes that we have, and the showers that we get to take and clean ourselves with, and everything that is provided for us by you on this planet. So thank you so much. Thank you to whoever you choose to believe in. We're going to call them Spirit as to not offend anybody. Okay, let's do this. Whoop. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, but in the reverse. So this is that lack of direction, that laziness, not wanting to put any effort towards anything. Maybe you, Gemini, or maybe the Cross Watcher if it's an earth sign. Okay, whoopsie. Somebody here bending. Somebody's bending the truth here, okay? Somebody is maybe dealing with the Scorpio. Could be another fire sign, but if not, somebody is maybe avoiding a change, or maybe avoided a transformation, or possibly avoided a disaster. But if not, it maybe needs to happen, or it could have happened in the past. So, let's go. We're already like 4 minutes in. Alright. Boom. We're going to pull a Two of Wands in the reverse with the World in the reverse. So maybe somebody's a lack of indecision here. What's going on with them in the passionate creative world, or what's really important to them inside, okay? Somebody here is maybe being generous, or they need to work on their generosity with money. Ending of a situation. It could have already ended here in the past, this end cycle here. Also, this could be you're dealing with fixed signs. If not, you're dealing with maybe a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo here. The King of Pentacles energy, Gemini. And this energy here, he's looking off at something up here. We'll see what that is. Hold on. What's our conflict? Somebody is moving on from a past connection here. Maybe somebody they had children with. All right, Six of Cups, emotion-wise, where we're at, the Queen of Swords. There you are, Gemini, showing up in your own reading. So you're standing in your power here, Gemini or cross watcher. You're not taking any, swear alert, bullshit, all right? You're going to come in and cut anybody's head off that doesn't step to you correctly if they're not coming at you properly. Because in the past, you've been taking a step back, maybe from a big a blow. Because after this person comes back in, and remember, it's the Three of Swords, then it's this. So the progression of this is somebody who's come back in after battle, after having their heart broken quite a few different times, and they've needed to take a step back, get some rest, and get that new Ace of Swords, which is that new mental clarity, that new perspective and stuff on that. You see where I'm going with that here? All right, so that's good, Gemini. In the recent past, you got the beautiful Eight of Cups. You moved on from a situation emotionally, and maybe you stepped into your Queen of Pentacles power. Moving on from this situation here in the past emotionally has wound up working out in your favor. You might be technically single because you see here alone in this deck here, but doesn't mean she's single, okay? If not, there's two women. There's a situation here where somebody's not wanting to end a cycle. They don't know who to choose, okay? So emotionally, somebody maybe got left out in the cold. Yeah, here he is again. Here's that Page of Pentacles where you're currently at, Gemini. There is that lack of putting any effort in, that lack of direction, that lack of wanting to understand what's going on, and lack of communication as well. Because remember, the pages do bring communication. What we don't see coming in is that mental clarity. Didn't I say we were looking for the Ace of Swords here? Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. There you are, Gemini. Yet again, beautiful, showing up in your own reading. Loving it, loving it. So, hopes and fears that somebody is over the Three of Cups that they lost because they don't see the Two of Cups that's behind them. This person doesn't really want that they want these, okay. Do you see what's going on here? This person's going to look for these Two of Cups because this person over here is too worried about those Three of Cups. If that makes sense. One man's trash is another man's treasure. You ever heard that? Or woman's, whatever. Yeah, see? Somebody here, Gemini, you, another energy, is willing to try and win and get everybody's swords and get everybody over to your perspective on certain situations when it comes into things. It could be you, could be the other energy, but this is somebody who's like getting all the swords. They're getting that mental clarity coming in, if that makes any type of sense. Like I said, somebody needs to work on their generosity and get out of their head because they're in their own and self-imposed prison. That's why no love offering, you're not giving it out, it's not coming in. Working on some toxic stuff, though. It's okay. It happens. Somebody's healing from some major heartache. All right, what we got here? We got the Morgan Greer. No, we're going to use this is one of my first ones. Excuse me, sorry. All right, let's shuffle this. Thank you, please. Clear, concise, compassionate message, please. Thank you. All right, let's do this. All right. Yeah, you hear him hollering in the background? All right, my fairies. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe, cross watchers as well, please. Let's get the channel built back up. Just wanted to make sure nobody... Yes, there are hackers in the world who know how to tag viruses to certain videos that get downloaded. So, and a safe option, instead of trying to sit there and figure out and download each individual video, I just wiped them all out. It's okay. Watch me. Oops. Try that again. That was a sloppy one. Look at that. They're like, no, we're not done yet, sweetie. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Whoop. Now maybe we're done. I don't know what those were. We ain't gonna bother. We're just gonna keep it moving. Saw a tower. Is there a tower moment? Alright, Gemini Crosswatcher. Let's see. Last time. Alright. Here we go. What's the Two of Wands? The Moon. Maybe somebody here was living in some type of illusion, dealing with the Pisces, dealing with the Cancer here, dealing with some type of maybe somebody felt like it was a fantasy world that somebody was living in, thinking they could do whatever it is they did. This King of Pentacles energy, you, them, because there's two queens here, and they're both like looking at this king like we don't know what you did. I don't know how else to put it. What's at the bottom? Yeah, see, 7 of Rods. Somebody's got the high ground though in the situation. I'm not sure who. All right, what's that? The World? Yeah, the Knight of Rods. So this energy here is, he's a knight. Remember that. They come in swift, they go out swift. That's that fiery energy. He's very passionate. He stands up for what he believes in. He goes for it. He is that Sag, Leo, Aries. I'm picking up a Sag for that guy, right? Who's maybe not done with a cycle here. Maybe you, Gemini, are not done with this, and this is you going after this. Or this is you, and they're going after you. Oh, no. If not, we still got the King of Pentacles. What is that? Oh, cheesers. It's a lot of cards. Okay, so yeah. So somebody here, this King of Pentacles energy came of, are you, or maybe the Earth energy here, this Queen. I don't know if that makes sense. He's looking up here, though. I mean, he could be looking over here and over to this, if that makes sense. So that mental clarity came in about a toxic situation, maybe with the Capricorn, all right? And something is in the process, or they're trying to avoid a transition, or somebody's trying to avoid a transition. But here he is again, that 7 of Rods. I told you, somebody's got the high ground in this situation because they got new mental clarity in on this. So then that 6 of Cups, that moving on energy, it's not that they don't appreciate the good times from the past. You know what I'm saying? Is what it's just, sometimes people gotta let stuff go emotionally and then they move on from things. So yeah, they're wanting to go explore. They're wanting to go move on. Maybe you, Gemini, maybe the other energy, this water sign, there's a fire sign here possibly. No idea what the hell that was for again. I forgot to. Yeah. So the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Ooh. We're just going to kind of put those out there like that. So this is somebody playing the victim and somebody coming in. You see, these two queens look like they about to fight. I don't know who these two people are, Gemini, but this person's over here looking at this one any which way. So what's this about? We're going to put y'all back, though. It's okay. It's all right, ladies. Calm down. All right, Queen of Swords. Who is the Queen of Swords? 10 of Cups. It was coming to pop out, but it didn't want to. So we're going to see if it pops out again. Yeah, see? That's why. So the Queen of Cups is waiting on a Page of Cups. Maybe a call from a Pisces or something like that, or a little love message. Or somebody is just not willing to accept any type of small offers. Okay, because somebody's tired of the illusions and the fantasies and saying, oh yeah, we're going to be together, blah, 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 and it's not happening. 4 of Swords. What's the 4 of Swords? Where am I talking about? The Fool. I don't know. He was coming out like this. He came, popped out. He kind of got bent. So we're going to take him. So in the past, somebody was not being, maybe somebody was being, you know, took a step back, took some rest, and tried to find their new found, how do I put this, path. Okay, because you got to remember, the Fool is that inception of the thought of the bright idea, right? So when this Fool, when this person, right, took the step back, Gemini, you, cross watcher, however it goes, okay, remember the energies are masculine and feminine. This energy here, there's a great YouTube video on it. I can't think of the name, but he described it this way. It's like an hour and a half video. He described it this way. This is the inception of that thought. And once it goes into the Magician, it becomes the actual thought itself. So this here, somebody took a step back and was, like I said, looking for that Ace of Swords moment. And it does come in, is what people didn't see. The Gemini, you, the other individual, it did, like, somebody didn't think the Ace of Swords was going to come in, but it did. And somebody doesn't, you know what I mean? And somebody took that leap of faith there with that little white rose is what I'm hearing. So the 8 of Cups is the 5 of Rods. It flipped out. It went to the reverse. Somebody decided to step away from the drama, step away from the fighting, step away from the conflict, step away from all the idiots going back and forth. And that's what I'm hearing. It might have been the fire sign, could have been the Nine of Rods, could have been a Cancer or a Pisces here, because we got Pisces right there. Right there, you never know. You got a Cappy, you got a Scorpio or an Aries, fire sign, air sign, earth, you dig? You got plenty of people on the board. Plenty of players on the table. What was that? So some justice might have come in. Maybe there was a Libra in the situation that came in. There was clarity. There was a moment of Ace of Swords. You understand? We'll see if she pops out again too. What's the Queen of Pentacles? I don't know what that was for. We'll just take it as a message that popped out. What's the Queen of Pentacles? What's the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, the cycle of change here. What's that? See, the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody, yeah. This Queen of Pentacles energy maybe left this King of Pentacles energy, and it's a cycle of change and decided to be single. And it looks like you're going to be okay with this Earth sign or cross watcher. Maybe this is you, Gemini, if that makes sense. Only due to the fact that, like I said, usually when the cycle of change comes in, that's why maybe you're not hearing nothing yet, I'm thinking. If not, somebody's enjoying, yeah, somebody's still working on their balance here. Maybe, like I said, there's a Sagittarius that's not done with this yet, Gemini or cross-watcher. Yeah, see, somebody's working on their balance before they come in with the love offering, okay? Could be a water sign or emotional offering. But somebody here is not making any type of effort to kind of, I guess, maybe balance out the love offering is what I'm hearing as well. Ace of Swords. Is somebody going on to move calmer waters? Because, yeah, somebody's not putting a burden down, all right? If that makes sense. Or, Gemini, cross-watcher, take the energies as they resonate. This mental clarity, this Ace of Swords moment, has led to the fact you're going on to smoother waters and allowing this other individual to deal with their burdens upon themselves, because somebody couldn't delegate or deal with it or let it go, okay? And maybe that's what somebody's realizing, that they were the ones that couldn't let it go, not the other person. What's the Five of Cups? Yeah, the Chariot, but he popped out. He could have went like this. He slid upside down. I don't know. We'll take him sideways with the Five of Cups. This is that quick movement, decisions. They're heading forward. They're going quickly. Like this is that lack of direction, that indecision. They're not sure which way to go. And that's what the hope and fear is. They don't want to make, I think that's what it is. They don't want to make the wrong choice again. Somebody doesn't want to make the wrong choice again. If that makes sense. They don't know if this offering is balanced out enough, if somebody's done with their playeristic ways. This Sagittarius here, or this fire sign, could be another water sign. Who the hell knows? Let me just say the signs because that's what's in the cards. Cancer, Pisces, like I said, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right, Gemini for me right there. Is that's you? What's that Five of Swords? If it's meant to be, it'll come out. Yep. Five of Swords is by the Five of Swords. So somebody is willing to win at all costs. Sounds like a proper Gemini, okay? So if you're dealing with a Gemini cross-watcher, if you're watching about a Gemini person, and you're dealing with somebody who's got a person at home, watch out. This person's willing to win at all costs, sadly, it looks like. What else about this Five of Swords, guys? Woo. Yeah, the King of Swords, see? And the Tower. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Because you see the Five of Swords here is now with the Tower, and then we've got the King of Swords up there. So this Five of Swords energy is like, nah, we're going to end this right now because I see this for what this is. That's why it's like a small meaningless love offer, because this person has decided to go on and move single, and because well, okay then. All right. Another Sierra Marchetti deck here. The Kipler one. Isn't this cute? These are nice. I like these. Amazon links down below. Yeah, somebody feels imprisoned here, but it came out in the reverse. So maybe somebody's getting out of feeling like they're being trapped, mentally trapped, physically trapped, maybe in a relationship, maybe in a career. If this is resonating more with like work situations, you know, be careful, because you're in an office all day, or you're in a work setting, and you can be with a lot of individuals too. There's a main male here. What else? What else? What else? Anything else, Spirit? Occupation. See, I said this could very well be a romantic situation that happened at work. Coffin. Something's done though. Something's over. All right? Gemini, cross watcher. Something's done. If that makes any type of sense. But let's pull some. I think we're done with this one. We done? I think so. Yeah, alright. Alright, after like so many shuffles, we don't have nothing come out. We go to the next. Let's see what's going on here with the love. Something's over though, Gemini or cross watcher. And it could be over with a Scorpio here with the Tower showing up. Could be over with an Aries. There might not be a cycle done with a fire sign here and a water sign. I'm not sure. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. See, there's codependency here. There's romantic feelings. Somebody wants to reconcile, but there's a codependency situation. And somebody's trying to say they need to make the effort. Okay. I don't know. Addictions. That's what I'm saying. If not, it's saying something's dead, though. Maybe at work. I don't know. There's codependency issues. Yeah, somebody, well, no, see, somebody, okay. Usually when you have romantic feelings for someone, they're worth exploring, and they make that great effort to take the steps to go towards that love. So what could be happening here is somebody from the past is returning that you can heal some family issues with, Gemini, and you may actually have kids with this person. And it's up to you. Yeah, but you're calling in your soulmate, though. See, that's why I'm saying this situation here is done. Because maybe that other person is healing their family issues, okay? Remember, take this as this resonates. All right, you two fell out. We're done with you. Yeah, you deserve love and flirt. See? That's what I mean. There's a reconciliation. This is two separate energies. This is a reconciliation because somebody is still codependent. This mailman is still codependent and healing these family issues. You deserve romantic love and feelings, Gemini or Crosswatcher, okay? Whoever the hell that is. That's why they're saying healing from heartache. You are safe right now. Do what you got to do. If you got to go find a new job, go find a new job. If you got to go sit there and go talk to your mama, go talk to your daddy, go talk to your brother, your uncle, your sister, whoever it is, you know, your soul tribe, your family, whoever that be. All right? Yeah, undying love. The love you've shared is eternal regardless of the situation. Okay? So, I don't know, Gemini. I don't know, man. It's like this one's different from this one because they're saying something's dead. Yeah, ask others for help and trying to do everything yourself. You need to start delegating stuff. Yeah, you're a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So, there it is. So if you want it, looks like you need to go get it because somebody's trying to heal some family codependency issues here. Okay? But it does look like there's something done here with a water sign. Because that person seems to be toxic. So, I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments, alright? Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell down below. This is Jessie, your Fire Fae. So hit the channel button for Fire Fae Tarot and the Fire Goddess Tarot, okay? Thanks. Bye now.